Are you looking for the best dusk to dawn outdoor lights? We've got these right here. Figured I'd show them off to you guys today. Get these things plugged up and working, see how they look. First of all, let's go ahead and open this bad boy on up and see what we got on the inside here. If you guys find this video helpful, I definitely appreciate you guys hooking up that helpful for me right there. Alright, let's see. Of course, you have your instructions right here. Just a simple one-pager right there, back and front. Super easy to use. This right here. This is a 2-pack right here. I believe they make this in a few other quantities, different size packs. So if you're looking for more than 2, or less than 2, I don't know if they make a 1-pack, definitely go and check out the product listing below and see what they have. So this right here is your light. I really like how it curves all the way around to the sides so that you can get those sides of your yard as well, or whatever area you're putting this in. You have the same thing on this side over here. And then you also have the nice big swoop right here. So this is going to make a light come all the way down and up, which is fantastic. Let's see, looks like you have some ports right here, so it should be able to get everything connected. Got this right here on the back, a little foam seal right there. This right here is that dusk to dawn sensor right there, so that whenever it notices that it's getting later at night, darker at night, it'll automatically turn on. You don't even have to think about it. This is some of the information right there about the light if you guys need any of that. Then in your kit, they also give you the bolts and some nuts right there so that you can get these things up and running. You got another set for this side as well. This is right here, as I mentioned, was the 2-pack. This is a 30-watt light here. Let's see. So as far as getting it up and installed, I believe that we have to get a screwdriver right there to be able to pop that on off. So let me go ahead and twist that, and we'll take a look at what we got here. All right, so first of all, taking this part off, I can see that it's got a nice gasket all the way around there. So if it is raining outside, if you're planning on putting this outside in your yard, water won't be able to get into it as well. And so that'll help it to keep it nice and clean. Let's see. So we have a little hole right there. It's obvious. Oh, okay. So I guess they give you a couple of ports right here depending on where your wiring is going to go. Because you have this right here, and then you also have one on either side right here. So I like the versatility that you can get there. I believe to be able to get this thing wired up, you have to take off these little screws right here on the front. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that just by simply undoing these. And then I have a cord down here. Hopefully we can get it all connected up so we can see what the light looks like. You know what? I'm just going to leave that one like that. Let's undo this one right here. Can't tell what this is made out of. I think it's a... Oop. Hello. That's a plastic up here. This is plastic, but this on the back here, I believe that is some kind of like an aluminum right there is what it feels like. Because it's nice and lightweight. It's not too heavy. Oh, I just noticed too, on the sides right here, watch, let me get this off first. On the sides right here, I believe this is where that bolt is going to go through that they give you. So you can easily get it zip, zip, right up and attached right there. So I like how easy it is to be able to get it mounted on the wall, and you don't have to do any of that. Like, you know how you do with a picture? You have to try and guess where the hook is, and you like keep trying to go over it. You don't have to do any of that. It's just zip, zip right there on the sides. Bing, bang, done. All right, so, yeah, okay, this is, lost another one. So this right here is what our inside looks like, just to give you guys an idea. You're going to have your wiring connected to your board there, and you have your wires coming down through there, and then you can see all of your little LEDs right up underneath there connected to that board as well. This right here is the wiring that I was looking for, so it does come with 3 wires so that you can get everything all nice and connected up. Oh, this is a nice little addition as well. Let me show you all this real quick. First of all, if you do need to separate the lid from the main body right here, this wire right here that connects the two does have a little nougat on here, so you can simply just pop this thing on out if you do need to have them separate. So I really like that. Gives you a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to work with, especially whenever you're like having it up on a ladder and you're hanging it and all that type of stuff. But what I wanted to show y'all is on the inside right here, there's a little tiny level right there built into the housing. So whenever you are getting it mounted up onto there with those easy to do bolts right there on the side, you can just kind of shimmy it to the left or to the right just a little bit so that you can get it perfectly level, and then you can tighten up everything in there. So that's super cool as well. All right, let me go ahead and I'm gonna thread these through the back right here. Just like that, since I already took out that back hole. And then I'm going to connect this back on up for the sensor there so that it knows when it's dark. Let me go ahead and let me get just at least these 2 screws back in because the other ones didn't drop on the floor. I'll have to go and find those. Oop. Bolt in, get the head in, there we go. All right. Okay, so now that we have our wires coming out through the back right there, I've got just a simple wiring right here so we can hopefully see what our light looks like from this. So let me grab a couple of wire nuts in here. Your ground is going to be your green wire, so that's just going to go to another grounded surface. I'm going to attach one right here. Put our wire nut. And then take our black wire. We're going to connect that one on up just like this. I like to give it a little twist just to make sure that they're connected well. And then of course the wire nut, twisting that on is going to help it as well. All right, let's see what this thing can do. Got my plug. Got some power. All right, plugging it in. Whoa, hello. Nice bright light right there. That's really gonna light up everything. As you can see, I turned it towards over there and I think it detected that it wasn't as bright and so it turned off. Hide the sensor and see if it, yep, turns right back on. So all you have to do is hide the sensor to be able to get it to turn on. If you were to mount this up onto the wall right here, you can see how it floods the light in here very nicely. I mean, you can see the halo around your light right here and how it's shining all the way this way, if I get out of the way, and then even down onto me as well. You can see how that light, I'm looking in a mirror, in a monitor right here, and you can see how it's streaming down my shirt right here, and then it's going all the way down to the bottom. So you really do get very nice coverage all the way throughout the area that this is going to be up. And this is just one of 2. So if you were to have, you know, one over here and one over there, you'd really get a very nice spread of light all over the place. So if y'all are looking for some excellent outdoor lights with that dusk to dark sensor, or dusk to dawn, this would be fantastic for like an outdoor yard type of situation. If you're looking for some good yard lights, or maybe something like on the top of a garage or something like that, like the outside of a garage as you're driving home from a night out, you'd be able to see your car getting in and whatnot. So y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all some of these if this is something that you're looking for. Hey, let me know if this was helpful. If it was, there's that helpful right there. I definitely appreciate you guys hooking that up for me. Y'all definitely go check the listing below and, you know, see how many of these you can get in a pack if you want more, because you have a larger yard or a larger area that you're trying to get light to. Go and check out the product listing below so that you can get the right amount that you need. All right. Again, let me know if this was helpful. Thank you to these guys for sending this to me so I could show this off to y'all. And Dad out.